Hey everybody, welcome back to the DWF, baby! Today we are looking at the Turtles. Ninja Turtles, Turtle Power! No, today we are still looking at some Elites, so let's not waste time, let's get right into it. We've got 100 more here, we've got, starting with Big E. We've got Big E here for you. We've got ourselves a Dean Ambrose. One of my favorite shirts of his is like this Jack Daniels like label Dean Ambrose. Fun little Elite there. We've got, I think we had this Edge last time, but this one's complete. Like this is a complete one. Or was this, did they re-release this Edge? Is this an updated version? No, I still see the pin in the elbow there. So no, this is just a complete one with the vest and everything. Here we've got a Hulkamania Hulk Hogan. How about Shinsuke Nakamura? It's actually funny because now this kind of looks nothing like Shinsuke, but at least in my opinion. We've got a Jeff Hardy, and I don't just mean because he's like the ninja face paint and stuff now, but here we have one of my favorite Demon Finn Balor's. This is probably like my favorite figure all time. Demon Finn. He's got his sword. He's ready for battle gear. I don't remember. I didn't say it in a little while, guys, but we had a bunch of figures geared up for battle with Judgment Day versus the Judgment Day versus Bloodline. This is another amazing Finn. Love this gear. Love this figure. So we equipped figures with weapons because they were getting ready for battle. This was going to be the battle Judgment Day Finn. Leading his troop, well, not leading his troops, but fighting alongside his Judgment Day, or House of Judgment members against the Bloodline, but we'll see. We've got the Hulkster, Army Hulkster here. He's got his gun. He's ready for the fight. He knew things were going to get out of control, a little bit crazy. Here we have a Luke Harper with a Hey Randy Matt Riddle shirt on, just for fun. Here we have, I was going to do a skit where Damian Priest was like the Bachelor, and he was supposed to be the Bachelor, so this is the figure that I chose, and he's got Adam Rose's flowers. He was going to be the Bachelor for like a little skit thing that I was going to do. Should I still do that? I don't know. When I was going to do my stop motion stuff, that was going to be part of it. Here we have a John Cena that is just very like, he's all loosey-goosey. So we need to do the old rubber band trick and get him all tightened up and solidified. Here we've got a Harlem Heat Booker T. I think, is the blue the chase? I think the blue Harlem Heat were the chase. But surprisingly, at my targets, like the chases were everywhere. I couldn't find the black gear with the flames on it. Hard to find, weird. Here we have a Sami Zayn slapped on an AJ Styles WCW figure. Here we've got Adam Cole Bebe. A fun Adam Cole figure. Speaking of AJ Styles, we've got an AJ Styles right here. Moving right along, we've got the Shield, Roman Reigns. He's got his vest on. We've got Dean Ambrose. He's got his pistol in case things get out of hand. He's got his Riot Shield, or Riot mask on. And then Seth freaking Rollins with his Riot mask on, in case things got a little bit rowdy during this all-out war that was going to happen. And we have another Shield. Well, I guess this was post-Shield. This is when Roman was Big Dog, but he still kept the same gear pretty much. As my throat is drying. Here we've got a Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. I think this was his last figure that he got in Elite form. With the red pants. Here we've got the Jack the Ripper Demon Finn. Another great figure, great gear. Demon Finns don't miss, ever. Like, they don't ever miss. Here is a Gronk that I don't remember when I got this or who this referee shirt came with, but there was a giant hole in the back. I don't know if it was just mine was a production error or this was everybody's. Regardless, it works for Gronk. I mean, works for me too, I guess, because I slapped it on the Gronk there. Here we've got another Cena hanging out. We've got the Dusty Rhodes tribute Kevin Owens from War Games. This is when Sammy turned on him to join the Bloodline. Here we've got Buffalo Bills Ricochet or red, white, and blue Ricochet, but I think this was, didn't he wear this in Buffalo? I think that was his Buffalo gear because I thought he was doing a Buffalo build. I could be mistaken. We've got the Godfather. Next to him we have similar colors, but Razor Ramon. And then Justin Bradshaw here. I don't think you can find him at Targets anymore. I mean, he hung around Targets forever. That was a real shelf warmer. Sorry guys, I had to get a beverage, and now I return to you with Angry Cena. This was like a little man Cena. It's a John Cena, but it's just like a tiny... This must have been like an early go at Cena. He's just a tiny little guy. We gave him a little, I think it's a Fortnite axe there he has, as he's geared up for battle. We have our Lex Luger looking Rock. He's got his sword. He's ready for battle. And here we switched the other Rock head over to the movie star Rock. He's got his club ready for battle. Now these guys are all going to be, not all going to be battle ready. We've got a battle ready Jimmy. We've got a non-battle ready Roman, or he may have just dropped his weapon because I have a pile of figures. So he may have just dropped his weapon. Here we've got from AOP, Razor. Here we have a battle-ready Roman with a knife from I don't know what. I don't know where all the weapons come from, because I did buy a lot of these in like packs on eBay. And I also bought these like skewers, these sword skewers, because I thought, oh, that'll be cool, because, you know, we've got a Jay here that just looks cool with his pink sword. But then when I got like these more realistic weapons, like Solo here with this crossbow, like look, it's got an arrow knot and everything. Like it's a legit looking crossbow. It's like, man, now these little like these skewers that I got, Killian Dane checking in over here. The skewers these just don't hold up next to like the good weapons. Like here, we've got this Roman with this incredible like battle staff mace thing, which I think is a Mythic Legions weapon, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if anyone there in focus a little bit more. I think it's a Mythic Legions weapon. Next to this little skewer. You know, High Chief Peter Maivia has the skewer. But then we go into stuff like, I don't know what weapon this is. This is just kind of like a generic looking sword. There's not a lot of paint detail on it, so it makes me think like, okay, it wasn't too expensive. But then this one has like paint detail on it, so it's like, okay, this had to go to something. Honestly, this kind of looks like a Spawn weapon. I don't know if anyone watching this had played with Spawn figures growing up in like the 80s and 90s, but I feel like this definitely looks like a Spawn weapon. Even early 2000s, I think Spawn was still pretty big. Any stinking ways. Now into non-weapon figures, we've got Finn Balor. This one was shown off at WrestleMania Philly. I forget what Mania was that? WrestleMania Philadelphia. And I immediately when I saw it, like I knew this was a Finn I had to get. That's where I met MDT, and he and I were chatting about figures for a long time. Here's Undertaker, Biker Taker. It was a final retirement match Taker. Here we've got Sheamus. Here we've got Adam Pearce, which I think was a Build-A-Figure. This may have been the War Games Build-A-Figure, potentially. I don't remember. Here we've got Akeem from AOP to go with our Razor figure, which is not really buried too much. I don't have their masks on them. I apologize for that. Here's the Fiend, Bray Wyatt's Fiend figure. Here's our Cedric Alexander. Here we have our another Jeff Hardy. Just another one. We've got another Brother Love. This one we kept we either kept or put the red head on this one. I don't remember if he originally had the red face or if the non-red face was the other one. Here's one of my favorite Jeff Hardy figures because I love this pink and blue. Like, the black, pink, blue color scheme is just fantastic. It is my favorite color combination of all time. Just amazing. Here we've got a Stone Cold with his outdoor woodsy jacket and a Cloth Goods Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt. Here is Mustafa Ali, where he was like Iron Man, I think was his, I don't know, he had like the light up hands. Here we've got Hulk and Animal, the Road Warriors. These are actually really awesome figures. I think these are still available on Ringside, whether you get this one or you get the ones with the gray shoulder pads. These are really awesome figures. They're fun to like beat up a little bit. Does anyone remember Velveteen Dream? I don't remember this fella. Here we've got Seth freaking Rollins. Should I show the people like that, like Velveteen Dream? I know I have domestic abuse guy coming up at some point because we haven't gotten to him yet. Here's John Cena, not Benoit, the Wesley's partner. Oh shoot, what? Rick Nash or something Nasher. I don't remember. Baron Corbin. Nash Carter, was that it? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. We've got Rocky Johnson. We've got Chris Jericho. It was the other MSK guy. You know who I'm talking about? There's another Eddie Guerrero. How about we check in with Rusev? Another Shield Seth Rollins. Looking pretty good. Was that peak Seth? I think Shield Seth may have been peak Seth. Honestly. Shield to like corporate Seth may have been absolute peak. Lince Dorado. Here is Paul E. Dangerously. Paul Heyman. Chavo Guerrero. We gave him the assless chaps. Just because it felt appropriate. Here we've got T-Bar checking in. Looking menacing. Snoop Doggy Dogg. I think this is Rick Swann? Yeah, Rick Swann Elite. But I took the Xavier head that looked so much like Snoop Dogg. Slapped the Snoop Dogg head on here. Gave him the Rey Mysterio cover. You know, Booyaka, we've got Snoop Dogg. And then put, I think, The Rock's pants or something. So Snoop Dogg is now in our wrestling lineup. Here we have Kalisto. I think the only Kalisto Elite that I may have. Because I know his first one, the green attire one, is like really expensive. Here's a Sting, a Jax Sting. Just missing the coat for him. Here we have a custom built up. So I bought this figure like this, but I don't. No. I bought this figure with, it was a different head on it, but I put Edge on here now because it may have been a Dolph Ziggler head on here, and I don't know where this jacket came from. I don't know if this is a WWE jacket or where this jacket came from. If anyone knows this particular jacket, it might be a WCW, or I mean a Jax jacket. But I just switched the head out because the Dolph Ziggler didn't look right on it. Here we've got a Cody Rhodes. Here we have a injured Cody Rhodes, which this figure went like dynamite crazy. Like, this thing was stupid expensive at one point, and then I think they re-released it. And so now I don't know if it's expensive anymore. We've got a Randy Orton, which for whatever reason, I'm just noticing this, his eyebrows are like completely faded. Eyebrows are completely faded on this guy. He's seen some times. He seems, yeah, you can see he's got some play wear to him. But that's okay. That's okay. He's on the DWF now. So now he's going to get... Do I need to announce Bobby Heenan if it says it on the back of his jacket? So he's going to get knocked around a good bit over here. Here we have Ilya Dragunov. I want more Ilya figures. Like, can we get more of his figures, please? Here we have Miz, the rejected member of, like, Simple Plan. Miz. Sorry, Miz. Simple Plan was the perfect band without you. They didn't need you. Maybe you can try Sum 41. I feel like you would fit in with that group. With that look. Here we have Angel Garza. And look, I'm not dissing Sum 41. Sum 41, don't come at me. I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying, this Miz could join your group. Why not? Simple Plan already has 5 members. JD McDonough. I do need to get the new Judgment Day JD. You know what I'm saying? That one looks... It's such a good looking figure. It's also, I have everyone else so far in their Judgment Day attire. There's Rey Mysterio. I just don't have JD in his. Here's one of my favorite Jeff Hardys because I love these pants. They're just cool. They're just cool. And then look at the belt with the the cow print belt. I don't know. It's cool. I like it. Cool Matt Hardy. Should actually get a bunch more of these. That way I can do some customs with that and slap some other people on there. Make my own little faction. Here we've got a Bo Dallas. Just believe. My very first Eddie Guerrero. This was those defining action figures or whatever they were. Here is a Redbeard / Eric Rowan, and this was his figure mold. This was Bludgeon Brothers days, and look at his torso compared to, I don't have Brock Lesnar accessible to me, but here he is. Look at this massive chest of Brock Lesnar, right? Look at this not so massive chest of Eric Rowan. But the new Redbeard figure is this Brock Lesnar formula. Can anyone explain that? Like, this is not Eric Rowan's build. He was never as big as Brock Lesnar. I keep saying Braun Strowman. That's who I'm meaning to say. I'm flustered, guys. Here is The Rock. Little goatee Rock. Poll question. Do you guys like The Rock with goatee or without goatee? I'm personally a fan of no facial hair Rock. Santos Escobar. Dolph Ziggler. Not Dolph Ziggler. What the heck? Ty Dillinger. Jeez, oh man. Jeez, oh man. I'm definitely flustered by that whole thing with the Braun Strowman formula. We've got Viking Raiders, Eric, and Ivar checking in to the game here. Here is Big E. This completes our orange and blue New Day team, which I would have loved to see those in Ultimates. Shame that didn't happen. We'll never get that. Chad Gable. Give me a shoosh. Leave it in the comments. Here we've got Johnny Gargano. Johnny Wrestling. How about some L.A. Knight? Yeah. Rusev. Back in the early days, Rusev. And finally, in this round, we've got Carmelo Hayes. Mello, don't miss. This is early Carmelo Hayes, but you know what? I love this gear. I didn't get the new one because I think this is perfect. The black, gold, and purple on Carmelo Hayes is like, they're not going to make a better figure in my opinion. They're not going to make a better figure than this. If I can find the new one, like at a toy shop or something, and I can get it used for, pretty cheap so I can do like a head swap on it, this is the one I'm still going to use. I know it might not be his current look or gimmick. Has his gimmick really, I guess his gimmick really hasn't changed, because wrestlers don't really have gimmicks anymore. They're just themselves, which is kind of dumb, but that's for another podcast or another YouTube. When Mr. Matt Man and I get our podcast started up, we'll get into all that fun stuff, all our behind the scenes thoughts on wrestling, regardless any stinking ways. I love this figure. This figure doesn't miss, in my opinion. So there we go, guys. That's another 100 figures for you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we're going to keep cruising right along.